Hey y'all, Jeff here from Jeff's Cars, or we could just call me now the Idiot Car Guy, since the Idiot Car Guys is no longer a thing. But I wanted to bring y'all here and show you my latest hoopty find. Take a look, folks. A 1978 Lincoln Continental Mark V. Now this is a hoopty, it's a project, but quite frankly, it's all there. I don't know what to say, how much to say about this car, but it was a barn find from the guy I bought it from. I paid $3,500 for the car, had to go clear to Colorado to get the car. When I'm talking Colorado, I'm talking down in the southeast corner of Colorado. So it's a 9.5-hour drive to go get this car. And I trailered it home because while it could have been driven, possibly, because it does run and drive, that's a 9.5-hour drive. So put it on a trailer, brought it home, and then I'll start working on it. There's a lot of things to this car that are here and work. First of all, the body is in respectable shape. There's some things that need to be done, and a few things. It's got a little light hail on the hood, but that could be a dent popper kind of thing. I'm going to buff it down and see what's really there. The car, I believe, was repainted at some point, but one of the options it does not have is the thermometer that's usually right here on this mirror. But as you know, the Lincoln Mark V's have got the little wing window that goes down, and then this one. This goes down part of the way, so the rest of the window doesn't go down, so that's something to take the door panel off and take a look at. Has a lighted keyhole. Of course, it's got the Landau top. Now, it needs to be redone, and I think there's a place in Omaha that I could probably get that done for about $600 to $800. Typical, has the typical surface rust beginning right here below the top, below the molding. We'll get that addressed. Probably a little surface rust back here, on this molding, and of course with the top coming off and getting redone, that will it'll have to address that. The guy I got it from changed he had to put a new radiator in it. He put new upper and lower hoses, radiator hoses. He did change the plugs, the wires, the distributor cap and rotor, but I think it still needs to be, the timing needs to be adjusted. But we'll continue to walk around the car because it'll get rained on here pretty shortly. But this is how the car came. It's dirty, it's a little dusty and so forth, but I'm going to detail it out a little bit, at least to see to start from. But as we continue to pan around to this side, again, typical surface rust. Take the vinyl off, fix the surface rust, blend in the paint. This one's got a little bit here at the belt line, which is kind of typical as well from this time period. But and then this wing window, I think the glass is there. This one went down, and it doesn't come up, so it's going to be taking the door panel off to fix that so it goes up. So I need to get it under cover at some point. But as she's taking showing you the interior, it's a filthy pig. I mean, there's a lot of help that needs to be done on this car. The driver's seat won't go forward and back, but the passenger side does work. It tilts, it does its thing. So somebody's short, like the camera person Madison, she could probably drive the car and I could ride in it. But it's pretty straight. the guy put new tires on it, so you know you could tell they're new because the blue hasn't come off the white walls. So he did a good job. But you know, I paid $3,500 for it. You look at these cars online, and nice representation of these cars are bringing, you know, 7, 8, 10, and I've seen them now as high as $20,000. Do I have a $20,000 car here after I fix it up? I don't know. It's got 100,000 miles on it, like some of the rest I've seen. I do know this car originated in Russell, Kansas, then ended up in Colorado. So as we pan around here to the front again, you know, the grill is intact, the headlight covers, they're, you know, if the car runs, those will stay down, and they've stayed down all night long. Oh, but it doesn't have the retractable grill like the Thunderbirds did in this factory. You know, folks, put your comments down below. I'm going to go ahead and start the car. You're going to hear it run. It runs. It's got an exhaust leak, but, you know, if you were born in 1978, you probably have some exhaust leaks too. But there you go. This has got a 460 with a 4-barrel carburetor in it, and she runs. So this one runs and drives. Just needs a lot of TLC. So, folks, share this with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to show you progress of this car along the way. And, you know, I'm looking for suggestions. Do I rat rod it, or do I try and go back to, you know, putting it back to its glory? Thanks for watching.